Welcome everyone. Today we will be having our third cooking class. It's part of the program called Flavors of the World as a Rock River Public Library, one of the events. And my name is Semanur. Actually, I have to say it first. I am a librarian associate in adult services. And this is Selbi. Hi, everyone. Okay, the first cooking class was proshki from Russia that Selbi made. And the second one was pilav from Uzbekistan. And today we will be making Fitchi, right? Fitchi, it's yes. Correct? Fitchi from Turkmenistan, which Selbi originally is from Turkmenistan. And she's a great cook. And she's a very young mother of 3 beautiful kids. And yeah, I can just, after Nicole's reminders, because Nicole, you will be reminding a couple of things, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, and then we will be starting like showing the ingredients and making the dough and the filling and putting them together. So thank you, Nicole, for helping for today. Thank you so much. And the floor is yours.
Yes, so welcome everyone. Thanks again for coming to another Flavors of the World. I'm Nicole. I'm the Adult Services Supervisor at the Rock River Public Library. And with that, I'm going to pass it back to our wonderful, talented cooks, Semanur and Selbi, and they're going to get started.
So we will be just showing you what we need. Actually, I sent out the recipe. You can also follow from the recipe. Yeah. So so what we need for the Fitchi is
3 cups of flour.
Yes.
Here is 2 cups.
Okay, 2 cups of flour.
And 1 is here.
Right.
Then salt.
We said 1 spoon of salt, but will it be? All right. Yes, it's 1 teaspoon. She didn't. Yeah, because this is a little bit bigger than teaspoon. That's why it's a little bit half. Yeah. By the way, let me just put in the middle, say it in the middle that Nicole, Selbi has her own way of making this dish. That's why, like, there was a couple of recipes that I had to watch and rewrite the recipe for her because none of them were exactly what she was doing. So I tried my best to put all the best ingredients together for her to demonstrate.
And milk.
Yes,
300 milli.
How this one? Sure. Oh, all right.
Here is milk.
300 milliliters. Okay, and then we need
yumurta katabilirsin. Hem beyazını katmak için oraya yumurta yazdık.
Okay, yeah, you can say that. So she says it's actually adding the egg will be optional. You can add the white part of the egg, right? Yes. Egg white or not. I mean, it's up to you. If you like it, you can, but you don't really have to. Are you going to add today? Like, are you going to put
No.
No. Okay, she's not going to do it, but you can. Okay, so I think I will just show this part, right?
Connor, do you have the dough hook on there?
Sorry?
Are you using a dough hook, it looks like?
Yes. So let's just show that one here. I'm just taking it. Okay, so the KitchenAid is not belong to Selby. That's why the hook wasn't catching the whole thing. That's why she decided to just finish up with her hand.
Mutfakta çareler bitmez diyorum.
I don't know how to translate it, but you know, in our language, there is a way of saying it, we always will find a way to make it happen. But how do you say it, Nicole?
Like you find a way. There's a you make it work. Make it work.
Yes.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Because the hook didn't work for this dough. And then she said her own KitchenAid was working, but maybe this is a little bit bigger. This bowl is bigger than, you know, the other one. So it's very deep. That's why the hook didn't catch the dough itself. And now she's finishing up with her hand.
One of our attendees said, improvise.
Sorry, what is it?
Improvise. When you need to.
How does it looks like?
If hard with the hand, you can take desk and you can
Counter. Okay, and then we can. Okay. So this actually this dough will be a little bit hard, not very soft, right? Okay, so it's not gonna be very soft dough, Nicole. That's why she's telling me now that if it's like, you know, difficult to do it with her hand in this deep bowl, you can take it on the counter to make it, you know, get in a shape like better, because it's not in a better shape now. Still, she must. You call it kneading the dough, right?
Yes. Yeah. Are you kneading it until it is not sticky?
Yes, not sticky. Looks smoother because
Okay.
it's not smooth yet. Can you see?
Yeah.
So she's gonna need it a little more to make it smoother. Look like. So is it like? Do you want to make it like? You can just touch and show us. Okay, like this. The softness is this much. Not very soft. Not very very hard. Is there any question or something while she's doing this?
Are you adding more flour as you're kneading it?
Not into dough, but on the counter she added a little. She let here because it shouldn't get sticky to the counter, but not into dough anymore. Are you going to put more, or maybe I don't want to give. So you're not going to add any more flour. Yeah, she won't.
Just eline yapışmadığını göstermek istedim. O yüzden yıkadım elimi. Hani.
Okay. She washed her hand to show that it's the dough is not very sticky, because as you have some of the particles in your hand, it looks like sticky, right? So now she washed her hands and now showing that I can show clearly. Hold on a second. That's yeah. This is not sticky anymore. Nice and. So this is how it looks like. So how many? So you're going to open it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I finish it. Then I'm going to open the doll.
Şurada. İnceyi buldum ama. Sure. Now we are having, we had just problem that because yesterday when I asked Ahsen, do you have oklava? We call this oklava. She said she has, but I was just looking for it. Okay, now I'm going to show it closer.
Did you guys divide the dough in half just now? You shook the ball of dough and made two? Okay.
It's big. Then I take a half.
Yeah. The half piece of here, the other half she's opening. Or you call it roll out?
Yes.
About how thin do you want to roll it out?
How big? Like, ne kadar büyük?
İncelene kadar hani.
Okay, so until it gets a little thinner, that she will just show us, I think, when it's ready. So not very thick, because how can I say? She's gonna put some filling with, you know, like a raw meat, and we don't want the meat, you know, like stay like raw. You know, how can I say? It should be cooked. That's why the dough shouldn't be very thick.
Şey yapacağım, buna tereyağı süreceğim. Sonra katlayacağım tekrar. O yüzden büyük açıyorum hani.
Okay. Okay, now she's just explaining to me that she's making a little bit bigger because after that she's gonna apply some, like spread some butter on it, and then she's gonna reopen it, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see how, because I haven't done this before, Nicole. I ate before. I mean, I tasted it, but I never done Fitchi before, so that's why I really don't know. Only that those couple of videos I've seen on YouTube that I know.
You're learning too today.
Yes, I'm also learning today. What happens because they're trying to be hard.
Biraz dar burası da.
Yeah. Okay, so I can just move a little because she's also like feeling that the space a little narrower that she was expecting. You know, you need a space. Kalın şey olsaydı daha iyi değil mi?
Evet biraz. Ama güzel açıyor.
That's a nice one. Yeah. And this is very traditional stick. I don't know what you call it, Nicole, that we make our dough.
A rolling pin.
Rolling pin?
Mm-hmm.
So this is very traditional, like it looked like from Turkey.
Yeah, I brought it out. I have never seen a rolling pin that thin before. Usually they're thicker, you know, than that. So
Yeah. We know those. I bought from Walmart, but this is actually we have thinner than this one when we make baklava. Now
So
she's going to.
would you say that dough Samaner is maybe like a 1/4 inch thick?
Maybe should. Yeah, this
Pretty
thick.
thin. Okay.
Düşüreceğim.
And the reason adding this butter in between to make it softer, Nicole, that's like, you know, there is a pastry called puffy pastry or puff pastry. I don't know how exactly you pronounce it. That
like
pastry
like
also.
a phyllo dough.
Phyllo actually thinner, but
Similar
the one that the puffy one is looks like this one. It has like a buttering between layers, and when you cook it, it gets really nice and soft. Oh, see
like,
here, it's beautiful.
Like a pastry.
Yeah.
Sonra böyle.
Okay. Do you want me to hold on? Let me just go on the other side. Yes.
Nasıl diyeyim?
She's gonna cut this amount.
Bu kadar büyüklükte. Mandalina büyüklüğü.
Yeah, like a little orange or the size. What do you call this size?
Tennis ball.
Tennis. Is it smaller than tennis ball?
Smaller. Yani.
Like a golf ball size, maybe a little bit bigger than a golf ball.
A little bit bigger.
But maybe this one's a little bit smaller than that one, right?
Yani birisini büyük, birisini küçük edebilirsiniz. Çünkü üstüne kapatacağımız küçük olursa da olur.
Oh, okay. Now she says that the ones on top can be a little bit smaller than the bottom one. So that's why this one gonna be like these are a little bit smaller than the others. That's what she's doing.
Şimdi bunu açmayacağım çünkü ben getirmiştim evden. Böyle yaparak.
Okay. All right. I didn't know. She prepared
Biraz ezildi de.
some at home. Oh, she got her own prepared ones here.
Biraz beklemesi lazım onların.
Yeah, okay. Nicole, since these doughs should wait, how many minutes? Like up to
30 minutes.
Up to 30 minutes should wait to to get
Zamanlar yoksa 15 dakika. Hani biraz
15 to 30 minutes to make them ready to roll, because otherwise if you don't wait, it won't be easy to open
use, open, or
yeah. So these are she made at home earlier, and these are now exactly the same ones she was just making here. But these been waiting like 40 minutes or 45 minutes now because she came from home, and these are nice and soft and ready to open, to roll out. I mean,
should they sit in the refrigerator for the 30
yeah,
minutes?
she just took it out from the refrigerator.
Evet, buzdolabında bekleyeceksin.
Yeah.
Pardon.
Yeah. It's important. Yeah, she says yes, you should, after you put them together next to each other, with a small like a golf ball size, please keep them in the fridge. That's what she says.
Okay,
But these are unshaped because she was traveling with those, and then like 10 minutes. She was 10 minutes away from here.
We do have a question. How many pieces of dough should you get out of that?
Okay, so just, you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Was it the
It's
same?
not matter because we will use doll again and again. You will see. Kenarlarından alıp yeniden
Yes.
kullanacağız.
When you shape it on these molds here, she's gonna show the left ones around the edge one. You know what you call it? The around, some pieces will be not used right away, and she will keep them using them again. So yeah, she will show it now.
But we can.
Will you
The
end up
excess,
with, like,
the
foam?
excess. Yeah, after molding it, there will be some excess part of the doughs, and she said she will keep on using them. She won't throw them away. That's why, but at the beginning, like around how many here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
That's like 13 in here, but like 12 to 13. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like double. So it means like 6 Fitchi gonna be made, going to be made, because it's gonna be double. One on top, one in bottom. The layer, 2 layers.
Şimdi soğanı doğrayalım.
Evet, bir saatte bitirelim bu sefer inşallah. Şunu ben alayım mı? Olur. Dolaba koymaya gerek. Dursun.
Koyabiliriz.
So is it okay to show from there, or you want me to use my phone still, Nicole?
You can do both if you'd like. Are you going to be chopping the vegetables?
Yes, she's going to cut the onions and then mix with the meat, grounded meat.
doğrayabilirler Samara abla.
Oh, this is good. This is,
It's
yeah.
the easy way. Yani kolay yolu. Ama
Grounded meat. Yeah, she says it's easier to use grounded meat because it's ready, but you can also use the beef. And I think I mentioned it in the recipe that you can cut in small pieces the beef, and then you can use that one too. It can be like beef or grounded meat. It doesn't matter. But of course, yeah, it will take more time. Okay, let me just. Okay, so now I'm going to. Right in here. Okay. And I can also show you the traditional coffee cups here, Nicole. They're so cute, and they're matching with this teacup.
Those are beautiful. Is that a traditional Turkish teapot as well?
This is actually teapot, sorry, yeah, teapot. So we have double, and this is a coffee set, you can see. Okay, so the onion is ready. And then we will be adding
one more.
one more, okay.
Salt and black pepper.
Yeah, that's nice. What I can learn, I'm learning from Selbi is they don't put too many like spices, Nicole, in their food. Usually, like maybe chili powder and black pepper, nothing really else. Like, but even like I usually like put more spices when I cook. But not here. They keep it simple.
Yeah, isteyen damak tadına göre koyabilir.
Yeah, like not very spicy food, I can say. And how many attendees do we have at the moment? I cannot see from my phone. Oh, yeah, that's great.
We have 11 guests.
That's great.
Ne kadar demişiz Semara abla?
Ölçü. Okay, so here. Oh, sorry, I'm just showing you right. Okay, so the for filling, it was
Teaspoon.
yeah, almost 2 teaspoons of salt that we mentioned. Okay.
That's a teaspoon.
Okay, 2 teaspoons. 1 and 2. And 1 teaspoon of black pepper.
Okay. Hani istiyorlarsa kabaklı, tatlı kabaklı da yapabilirler. Hani
Kabak turuncu kabak. Oh, pumpkin. Oh, Selvi just telling me, Nicole, that you can use pumpkin for filling if you want.
O şey yapıyor.
Oh, instead of meat?
Yes, that she just
Oh, thank
tells
you,
me.
Selby, for the vegetarian option.
Nicole also vegetarian.
Ama soğanını şey yapacaksın, yağda kızartacaksın, üstüne dökeceksin.
Oh, okay. So when you make with pumpkin, you should be like frying the onion first and then adding the pumpkin because she said it won't be good with raw onion.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds good. Thank you.
Are you gonna make some?
Maybe. Now that I know there's another option.
Yeah. You're a good cook too. Great cook actually.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I'm hoping after all this pandemic totally stops, we can come together and we can cook something together, Nicole.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to do some in-person stuff again. So I think
Yes.
we'll have that option for future flavors of the
Bunlara
world.
gelince
Okay, now the dough is ready and the filling is ready. Now she's going to show the molders. I mean, what is it called? I don't know.
Şey
Molding
yapabilirler.
pan or something.
Bunlar pie yapıyorlar ya.
Pie pan.
Pumpkin.
Oh.
Bunların küçükleri vardır, sorabilirsiniz. Çünkü bir arkadaşım almış.
Okay.
Bunlar biraz yüksek ama oluyor.
Okay. She just telling me that some people told her, like her friend told her that they sell smaller than like
Bigger.
Bigger?
Bu kadar var yani.
Maybe you know that Nicole for apple pie. So you have similar of these. I don't know what size, but
Is it a tart pan where the bottom comes out?
no, it's whole thing. It's not
Okay,
coming out,
so it's
but-
just like a small pie pan.
Mhm.
So are you saying you could make it in a larger pie pan?
Yes, I think that's what she's telling. I mean, it can be smaller or larger. It's up to you. I mean, you don't have to have this similar size. Even like I was thinking, I don't have metal one, but I have like a clay one that I can use in oven. So now actually I'm not planning to make this food in my clay pots, like a little bit higher than this and smaller, but it will work if something you can use in oven for baking, you know.
And are you brushing them with melted butter or oil?
Is it oil?
It's oil.
Okay.
We did have a question about the pumpkin suggestion, Selby. Would you put different spices in that if you made it with pumpkin instead, or no?
Kırmızı acı biber güzel yakışır, karabiberli.
Okay.
Yani
Red pepper,
acı.
you know, red pepper can be also used with black pepper, she says. But not like, I think not oregano, you know, like different type of flavors, like black pepper or red pepper, she says.
Okay, thank you.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you not going to use that one?
Use
If you need it.
We have another question about the vegetarian option from the audience.
Okay.
Do you think you would be able to use butternut squash puree too? Or just pumpkin would work best?
It's also type of, do you know butternut squash?
Uzun yeşil kabak.
Evet. We don't use it much, Nicole, but I'm trying to explain. And she knows that.
Okay.
I
I cooked it before in some reason, It's not. It's almost the same. Yeah, it's almost the same. Yeah, you can.
It's similar. I would imagine you could
Yes.
probably use.
Honestly, if I say something to you, it will be maybe like interesting. I never cooked, or my mom, any other pumpkin, or like rather than like general regular pumpkin, because I think we don't have much. Yeah, in our other countries. But I can see different type of pumpkins in here more.
Yeah, like here in the States, I think cooking with squash is probably more popular than in other places.
Yes. I mean, I haven't seen those different colors of pumpkins in my life before.
There's a lot of different types of squash here.
Yes.
So we had another question. If you could, 2 questions. A patron would like to know if you could send them the adapted pumpkin recipe, and also could you put potatoes in either of these options?
What about potatoes?
Buna katabilirsiniz. Ayrıca
But
da
if it's vegetarian, you can mix with this one as well. Half potato, half beef, or even if you make like other pies with only potato, why not? Even Spanish, maybe. Yeah. Spanish potato, why not? Nicole. And now she's showing me the thickness of the okay, this one, how it looks like. Çok vaktiniz yok, bunları şey yapalım mı şimdi?
Şimdi evet.
Tamam, bir tanesini masaya koyalım.
Olur, bir tanesini yapalım.
Okay, so when she finish only enough for one, we will just put it in oven to bake until we work on others. Yeah, and then I think it's 39. I think, I mean, in 20 minutes, even if the first Fitchi didn't bake, we will just show how much it's, it cooked, it baked. And then we will continue baking them because we are planning to eat some here, Nicole.
Yeah, you have to after you did all of this work.
This counter is a bit slippery. That's why it's not easy to fold it. Okay, now she's going to show.
İnce olmasa böyle elinle
you can stretch it. Yeah, she said if you feel it's not thin enough, you can just stretch a little and then mold it over into this cute pens. Okay, sorry.
Buna su koymayı unuttuk.
Okay. So you want to check something from here?
Şu sudan kullanabiliriz bence.
I think this water is safe, right? Is it okay? Yeah, she's gonna add some water in it because it was in the recipe, I believe. Yeah, she mentioned the water. Yeah, so like a half cup of water, yeah, for filling. Yeah, she forgot and she's not putting that water.
100 milli oluyor.
Yeah, yes, almost like a half cup. Yeah, all right. Fine. Okay, Nicole, she forgot to add the water first. Now she added because she just remembered that it's not soft enough.
Oh, okay.
She's mixing. Kaşık var mı yeterli?
Ha?
Kaşık.
Evet, şu altta varsa ama.
Burada. Şurada var. Okay.
Eğer sulu istiyorlarsa Nur abla buraya ekleyebilirler. Şeyden.
Ne sulu?
Bizimkiler sulu sever, böyle çorbalı severler içini.
Oh, really?
Hı.
Oh, okay. Now she's just telling me that her family likes to make this filling watery, like a half soup, not like normal soup, but she says they love to keep it with water in here. If you know, I mean, if you want to make that way, it's up to you.
Evet, with a pie.
Yes, yeah. So they put more water in here to make it like more juicy. Okay, she beat the egg.
Beyaz da var sanırım.
Oh, she beat whole egg. She didn't keep the yolk only. Okay. Like, I mean, yeah, this one is not very juicy. She said you can put, you can add more water to make it more juicy. That how they normally like, she says. But when you see the YouTube videos, none of them was very juicy.
Etleri elinizle keserseniz daha hani lezzetli oluyor.
Okay, if you want to make with beef and cut that beef in small, really small pieces, she says it's actually more tasty. Ne diyorsun?
Bıçak arıyorum da.
Şurada bak.
Şimdi bunu
All right, that one is ready now. We're going to.
şunu şöyle ikiye katlıyorsunuz.
Okay, can you say it in English? No? Must I say it? You can say it. Fold it up.
Fold it doll and
and cut in.
cut in like this.
Like she's making like small holes on top.
When you open it, it's like this.
That's cute. That's cute, right, Nicole?
Biraz böyle bastırıyorsun Semar abla.
It's very cute. These are going to be adorable pies.
Yeah, and she has laid the pressing on the edges. And then now, look at here. She was talking about the excess doughs, remember? That's how it's gonna be now.
Oh, okay. So just roll the rolling pin over the top and it cuts it.
That,
Smart.
yes, it's beautiful. I loved it. And definitely will make it.
Şunu kullanayım.
Okay.
Susam varsa susam koyabilirsiniz. Şöyle süslemek için.
Yeah, if you wanna put something on top of the fitchi, like sesame seed or something, you know, what type of seeds you use for your like breads, you know, like
Sesame seed would be good. Trying to think what else.
poppy seed maybe?
Yeah, maybe like
Anything.
a poppy seed, something crunchy.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's great. Now,
Buradan da görünüyor.
okay, now she's gonna put that one only into the oven to try bake at least at 15 minutes.
Çok yukarıya da değil, aşağı.
Almost in the middle, she kept it not too high, not too low, and it's like she used 410. Okay, just check in 5 minutes. Because also, Nicole, as I'm sure you also know that all oven has its own language. So since Ahsen is not here, we don't know about the oven, so we're gonna keep on checking. Okay.
Yeah, so some ovens might say, you know, the recipe says 450 for 20 minutes, but it ends up needing less time or more time. So are you just looking for it to look golden brown and the meat to be cooked through?
Exactly. Yeah, not to get burned. Yeah, and like for example, the oven now I have in my home, we moved in. It's really slow. Like you cannot bake anything in 400. You have to make it very high. So that's why it depends on the oven that you are using. But in general, she also says in her house she uses 400 up to 425, something like that. Okay. I don't know, like that's something when you bake a pie, the same temperature.
And how long do you estimate it would need to cook in the oven? 25 minutes, 20, 15?
How many minutes do you put, like you
Usually?
25.
20, 25. Okay. But what we can do, Nicole, when our time is running out, we will just check how much it's done. So, and then it will be, we will keep on rolling here. After we turn off the cameras, I will be helping her too. And then we will just bake them. I wish you could come.
I know, I'm missing all of the fun.
And
okay, I couldn't eat them anyway, so but they look nice.
Oh, this one is we would have just made something something will you, I mean, will you be able to eat cheese? Do you eat cheese?
I do.
So we can use cheese then. You could use.
So for these little Fitchi, is this something that normally is made just for like any occasion, like it's just a dinner, or would you make them for like a special party?
That's a great question. When do you make it? Like for
dinner?
For dinner, like a regular everyday dinner, you don't have to make for visitors to come and make it, or you can make it. You do make for your family. You do. Yeah.
Kayınvalidem çok sık yapar.
Oh, she says her mother-in-law makes it very often. It's very traditional, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, in other cultures, Nicole, actually, people make dough a lot, like very often, and make variety of different food with that.
Yeah, while you were making this, it was actually reminding me of a meat pie recipe that my British grandmother would make often. So, I think this sort of recipe has different versions in different cultures.
Yes. But not Far East culture, because Far East people eat rice more than dough. They also like don't eat bread much. But this is more like Asian, like Middle Asian or West part of Asia and Europe culture. The countries, the Balkan countries, like East European countries, they also make a lot of different food with dough, different type of dough, of course. But they're very good with. We call it hamur işi. Hamur means dough, and hamur işi means any food you can make with dough. Maybe we can also make like two. Do you want me to help you? Like I can.
We do have another question. Can you talk about what does Fitchi mean?
What is, sorry?
So the pies are called Fitchi, right? Is it Fitchi or Fitchi?
Fitchi.
Fitchi. What does Fitchi mean? That was what one of the questions is, or that's just what it's called.
I didn't know. Düşünemedim.
I have no idea. Fitchi.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, most of the name of the food not really making sense to me sometimes.
Yeah, well, so it's just what it's called, right? It's like if we said in English, this is pie, right?
Fitchi, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
also, like
just
I
the name
said,
of it.
I didn't know the recipe, and I just typed Fitchi in English way, and it pops up in internet too. It shows. So is this okay? Like, no. Okay, I'm trying. So this is, she said, okay. And now the other. And what's the time? You have to watch time.
Give about
Oh,
5 minutes.
And I'm a left-hander. I'm gonna cut this one. 3 or 4.
Olur.
3, 4. Okay. All right. So I am going to press down a little. Because from, we all know, most of us, or that when the dough start cooking, it shrinks. That's why I think we have to press. Yeah, and it will get smaller. That's why, like, we have to keep it a little bit down here. All right, so I'm gonna try. Nicole, you watching me?
I'm watching.
Okay. I think this is done.
Biraz
Want me to add a bit
bastırırsan.
more? Ooh. Okay, I don't want to make it cut it. Right?
Elinizle de bastırabilirsiniz.
Okay, with my hand. See, I can do it with my hand too.
We have one more question, guys. About how much of the filling did you put into that little pie pan?
I think I put like 2.5. Yes, 2.5 was enough.
Like 2 to 3
put 2?
spoonfuls?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
This is great.
Yay, good job.
So you now going to make this one.
Böyle roll yapıyorsun.
So you see that? Have you seen this part? I can show with this. Hold on. Okay, Nicole, I'm just showing. This is important. Okay, the excess piece. She's rolling again, and press, and then press, and making another. What do you call this? Like itself. Do you have a word?
I would just say it's a dough ball.
Dough ball. Okay, that's perfect actually.
So
okay, so this is
just keep
my
using the dough.
Yeah, and then this one. Yeah.
Öbürü de pişmiş mi? Yüzü kızarmaya başlamış.
Okay, it's a good news. She says the other one looks like getting done.
Eğer şey olursa, kıyma olursa içinin pişmesi de kolay oluyor. Öbür şey elinle kıymadan.
Okay, so she also tells me that when you use grounded meat that we are using now, gets cooked quicker than the beef. That's what she says.
Hamuru buzda olan.
Do you want me to put this one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one into the oven.
It is almost 2 o'clock. So do you think you could give us a peek at what the one in the oven looks like?
Yes, we can do it, and then we can end up the program, because rest of it, after this point, it's just waiting for them to bake. Would you like to show? I can just open this, and we can show. Just be careful. Yeah, the one that in the oven. Hold on.
Yok, Sema biraz altına koyacağım.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, so okay, so Nicole, this is like halfway, and then we can keep another 10 minutes, and then hopefully it will be. Actually, I sent out a picture with the recipe, Nicole. So there's one picture I attached into the recipe, and I'm hoping people can see it in their email. That's actually how it's gonna be.
Okay, so it'll be kind of like golden and a little, it looks like it had a little bit of puffy like spots on the top too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Looks beautiful.
It is. So this is like, for now, we can just finish slowly. Let's yes, 3:01. Oh, it's 1 minute. It's over, sorry. So thank you for the demonstration to the Selbi again. What I can do that, we will be having another cooking class in fall, but we haven't set a date yet. But when it's certain, I will. It will be on our website, and people can see. And then maybe and after most probably on Monday, but tomorrow I will send out online survey that if you can fill it out and give us idea for the next cooking class, what would you like us to make? That I will really appreciate it. And yeah, because we think about certain things, but if you want to see something else, it will be another idea.
Okay, we've got lots of thank yous in the comments, ladies, that it looks delicious.
You're welcome.
And it does look very delicious. That it looks delicious. It was so informative. So lots of great comments on this one. So yeah, thank you, Samaner and Selbi. It was lovely. And yeah, attendees, please definitely fill out that survey that Samaner is going to send you with what you would like to see next.
And thank you, Nicole, for all the help you do. You're a great host with me. And one thing I can add that, so for the next cooking class, please register and continue watching us. That's what I want.
Yeah, so everyone, just hopefully we'll see you again.